Friends, here we are talking about how to return JSON data using bash shell script. See, sometimes while developing a shell scripts in real time, you may need to generate JSON data. Let me give some two simple examples. Let's say you are calling REST API using curl command in your bash shell scripts, and assume that REST API needs data in the form of JSON. And one more thing, just assume that you are developing custom facts in Ansible. And for this development, you have to write some simple shell script to generate custom facts, but that output must be in the form of JSON. Now let me show you that. See, again, there are different ways to generate JSON data, but here the best way is using here doc. See, simply I am taking here doc format with the help of cat command and then two curly braces because you need that in the JSON data. Then this is my key in JSON data and this is the value. Then comma, again key and the value. Anyway, the values are from some commands. Now let me run it and see the output. Yes, you are getting JSON data as the output. See here, directly I generated the JSON data. Instead of that, you can also create some function. Let me show you one more script where I generated the JSON data using a function. Simply this whatever the logic we have previously, that I placed in one function. Now let me run it. Still you are getting the output as JSON data. Now if you observe the previous two cases, the values are directly hard coded here. Of course they are using commands. Instead of that, you can also pass your values to your JSON data. Now let me show you one more script. If you see here, first I created two variables. Of course here again those variable values are some commands. You can take any command, based on that you can define your variable here and here. And those variable values I am passing to function as arguments, and those arguments I am capturing and placed in the JSON format. Now let me run this. Yes, you are getting it. Now let me show you how we can use this JSON data while calling REST API with the help of curl command. Now see here, I have one REST API. The functionality of this REST API is basically the values which are there in the JSON data will be converted to uppercase. And here this REST API we are calling with curl command, and we need some JSON data for this. That JSON data I am passing from here. And if you observe here, I am calling a function with two arguments. That means this one. And we know that the result of this is a JSON data just by replacing $1 and $2 values from here. So finally, in place of this, you are getting JSON data from this function, and that JSON data is going to pass to this REST API using curl command. Now let me run and see the result. Yes, you are getting the values of your JSON data into uppercase. See here, you have to understand that how we are passing the JSON data to curl command. The best way is always just to define a function to generate your JSON data, and then that function you have to call in this way, in double quotations, dollar, then parenthesis, inside that your function with your required arguments. That's it. Okay, thank you.